Being envious of others feels like wearing a condom. It's not the greatest feeling ever. Exposing your envy can make you look bad, and letting it consume you can often make you feel even worse. Envy can be a great motivator, and it also can be a great demoralizer. If you don't act now and pursue your own desires, you can easily become bitter, not better. Today, we're gonna talk about 2 different ways to be able to deal and cope with our envy. My name is Imar Quintanilla, and welcome to A Mindful Approach. Number 1, we must accept responsibility for it. Changing our attitudes is a great starting point for us to properly deal with any of our problems. We can begin to change our attitudes about envy by asking ourselves how we identify with it. We must ask ourselves, what is it about envy that is making us behave in this bitter manner? What I've noticed about myself when I felt envious before is that I am not angry at the person that I am envious of. Who I am really angry at is myself. The reason why I'm angry at myself is because I was not wiser with some of my decision makings. All those unproductive habits and behaviors that I participated in is a key reason why I'm feeling fucking envious. Those who you are envious of are not at fault because they don't have enough self-awareness. It's sad to say, but most people fail to recognize their own role in their current predicament. Accepting and showing ownership for your decisions and your behaviors is going to help you develop in all aspects of your life. Blaming others and not accepting responsibility for your own actions is not the move to make. If you are a person who struggles with envy, I encourage you to take a look on how your actions and behaviors have contributed to your place in life. Stop justifying your cop-outs, stop justifying your cheap excuses, because that right there is holding you back. Instead of doing that, start holding yourself accountable to what you can control, like your decision making and ultimately how you choose to spend your free time. The excuses and the victim mentality is not going to help you move past your envy. It's only going to make your delusion even worse and your envy even more stronger. Forgive yourself for your unproductive behaviors and your poor decision making. The shame and guilt that you feel will rob you of the present. And if you don't act now, it's going to affect your future. Self-hatred and that shame, and most importantly, the blame that you put on others is what stands in the way of true change. So show some ownership and take some responsibility for your own fucking place in life. Number 2, you have to recognize the good. Let's be real here. Many of us are too focused on what we do not have, and we're not focused enough on what we do have. Sometimes we tend to forget about all the stuff that we worked hard for and all that we've accomplished because we play the compare game. Worrying about what others have and what you don't have can be fucking draining. Straight up, it can crush your spirit. The energy that we waste by comparing ourselves to others can be spent wiser by taking action to become better. Practicing gratitude and showing yourself some love from time to time is vital to your overall growth. If you are a person who fails to recognize all your valiant efforts and you forget about all the support that you have from your loved ones, hit the brakes, have some patience, and just show some appreciation for what you do have, man. Because playing the compare game, shit, it's tough to win that. And I wanna be real clear here. If you're using someone else to make yourself feel better for what they don't have and what you do have, you're a piece of shit and you're missing the message here. What I'm trying to show you is to be able to recognize all that you do have because you have a lot more than you think you do. What I'm encouraging you to do here is, number 1, remind yourself that most people are too afraid to go after their own goals. Number 2, the fact that you are putting yourself out there is a step in the right direction to becoming and feeling like you're authentic. And number 3, you have more than you think, and you also do more than you think. Just trust the process. It's important to understand how to process your envy, and it's even more important to understand how to not get consumed by your envy. The reevaluation of our attitudes when it comes to envy is the best step in the right direction to being able to get over our envy. Comparing ourselves to others is very common. What is not so common nowadays is people showing ownership for where they are in life. Some people are so unhappy with their lives that they take no responsibility for it. Do not fucking be that guy. If you're spending too much time worrying about what you don't have and playing the compare game to others, then you're wasting your time, because you could use that by creating a goal-oriented plan that makes you take action to not feel that way. It's tough to fucking do, but just align yourself with your behaviors and your decisions that will help make you get closer towards reaching your goal. Study the habits of successful people. They're going to show you shit that you won't even realize is gonna make your life a hell of a lot easier. We don't have all the answers. We all need help, and it's okay to ask for help. What's not okay is for you to keep complaining about the same fucking problem and doing the same shit that is not making you become better. Realize that people shit on each other to make themselves feel better. And chances are that person who is shitting on one person is being shat on too. It's a fucked up cycle, and you gotta be strong enough to be able to break it. Envy will lead you down that path if you do not control it. Always remember that when it comes to envy, understand your role in it. And also recognize all the good that you have and appreciate and show some gratitude for what you do have, because you oftentimes have more than what you think. You guys, take some fucking action. Stop being envious of others and start pointing the finger at your fucking self, because pointing the finger at someone else is not going to fucking make you look like a desirable person. That's the mindful approach. You guys take care of yourselves. Take some fucking action. I'll see you guys next time. Thank you.